A Money 610 reacts. Kicking it with A Money. Today I got a story time for y'all. Me dropping out of school, chase my dream of one, becoming a YouTuber, and before that, as well, to become a producer. So basically, alright, it starts here. I was in school for no. Wait. So basically, I went to high school, fucked around, goofed off a lot in high school, didn't really like high school that much. Passed with like D's and F's. So I was a D and F student, y'all. Like I was really, the only reason I was getting A's was because my dad, what he would do is he would bribe me with shit. So basically he'd be like, all right, like I remember I was flunking math in 11th grade. So my dad was like, all right, and if you pass math, I'll get you an Xbox One. Or if you pass math, or if you pass in school, I'll get you I remember 8th grade was an iPad because I didn't like middle school either. That's when it started like bad. I was getting bad grades in middle school. The 6th grade was good. I would get 9th grade was good. 10th grade was good. 11th grade was shit. 12th grade was good because it was my senior year and I had to pass to graduate. So, except for a couple classes here and there were D's and F's. So basically, I got like a D, which was basically needed to pass. So I wasn't planning on going to college by that point. Well, I was, but not. Well, no, I was, but basically, so I graduated high school. So I passed high school, barely. Like I don't even know how the fuck I passed high school, but I did. So I passed high school. I graduate. I get out of school. I go. Everyone's like, "What are you gonna do with yourself?" I said, "I'm gonna go to Delaware County," because I had one of them like Jones where like the school would like help you with stuff. So if I had that John and you had to like tell the school where you were going to school, so I was like, all right, I'm going to Delaware County Community College. That ain't panning out. I ended up not going to Delaware County because I graduated high school all summer, was chilling with my boys, all summer. Like all summer they went away to school, and I was stuck back at home, just stuck. Basically blasting music, reposting. I started a blog. So then 2016 comes around, I started a blog promo page. I started a business. My first business was A Money 610 Promotions. And now I'm just A Money 610. I shortened it to A Money 610, but I did business as A Money 610. So basically, I didn't even have a DBA. So I I wasn't technically doing business at all, really. I was just learning how to be in business. I was doing research on everything in music related, researching everything content related, to post content to about music and stuff. All right, so I want to be a producer, right? So I fast forward through that. I go through that. I didn't really make much money from that. So I'm still working at a job. I'm working a part-time job. So I'm at this part-time job, working, coming home smoking every night, just bullshitting, doing nothing. Just smoking every night, smoking. Chilling with my pops, chilling with my friend on certain days when he was off of work. And I would chill with my friends. And we would go out to eat, we would do our thing. They would go back to living it live, and I'd be rolling up, but I'd be chilling in the crib. Okay, so back to what I was telling you, I didn't have no guidance at this time. This is during my year off. This is during my year off from college. My year off from high school to college. So, all right, so then I find this school. I'm scrolling one day. I'm like, schools for music recording. I just typed that in YouTube, Instagram, or Google. I typed it in Google. Schools for music recording. Recording Connection shows up. So I wanted to go to Full Sail, but you had to live there, and I didn't want to live there. So this school would allow me to transport. We like be commute, be in a studio, do cool shit. So I'm thinking it's cool. It's gonna teach me right away. I'm gonna get in a studio. I'm gonna meet a lot of people. I'm gonna work with a lot of people. I'm gonna network. Meanwhile, I'm networking, building on Instagram while I'm in school. So I'm still building on my business account while I'm in school. So I'm already networking with rappers while I'm in school, and working. So I'm working. I'm going to work, going to school, going to work, going to school, going to work, going to school. And then after a while, I go, Dad, I'm not really feeling this. Can I take a year off? So I take a year off from college. And then what else ends up happening? I take a year off. I do whatever I want. I'm like chilling. I'm working. I'm going to work. I'm relaxing. I'm talking to my brother. So I call back. My dad goes, Dad. One day I go, Dad. He goes, do you really want to go back? Do you really want to do this? Because I paid a lot of money for this. Do you really want to do this? I said, no, not really. He said, all right, we'll call the school and drop out. I don't know what you're going to do then. That's what he said. I don't know what you're going to do, but he had faith in me. So I'll call the school, let them know I'm dropping out. I dropped out. So then there was that. My boy, you don't need that to make music. If you want to make music, all you need is this, and this. I'm like, all right. So we were trying to make music at the time. Except I didn't have no motivation to do nothing. And I was kicking it every day. I was smoking every day. I was kicking it with my one homie and my dad and my two homies. So I was kicking it with two homies. And my dad would, like pressure me and like, what are you going to do with your life? So we were kicking it one day. Fast forward to YouTube, and it's my dream now. This is my dream now, is to make it on YouTube, and I'm still working towards it, but I'm doing a really good job at it because I'm working really hard at it. This is the first thing I have not gave up on, by the way, but I'll just throw that in there. The first thing I have to not give up on is YouTube. So basically, after I dropped out, I'm with the homie, I'm with Keon, and we're sitting here. He dropped out of school too. He was working a bunch of jobs. He was living by himself, working a bunch of jobs. So we're like, what are we gonna do? I'm working part-time, making minimum wage, nothing, not enough money that I want to support my lifestyle. So we're like, what are we gonna do? Why don't we start a YouTube channel? What's YouTube gonna be about? Reactions, because we love watching DJ Ghost. Shout out to DJ Ghost. We love watching DJ Ghost, y'all. So we buy DJ Ghost every day. Me and him, we smoke and watch DJ Ghost. So then we were like, all right, we can do that too. So we just did that. We started playing mess around with the reactions. So now I have a reaction channel that has 1,000 subscribers on it. He ends up at 400 subscribers. He got diagnosed with something, some personal stuff. He got some personal stuff going on. So some personal issues forced him to exit the channel. So then it's me with 400 subscribers and not really knowing where I want to take the channel. So do I want to continue to do YouTube or do I want to stop at this point? So I kept going with YouTube, and now I got 2 channels, just me, and I run both channels, and I run an Instagram page and TikTok. So I'm basically a content creator. Shout out my guy Keon though, because I do it for you, bro. But anyway, well, yeah, so that was that. Basically, so I ended up starting YouTube, and then YouTube became my passion. I finally found something I fell in love with, and that was YouTube. So YouTube became my passion. So my mom's on here, my pops is on here, my brother's on here, my brother's friends are gonna be on here. I got bookings with rappers, interviews. I interview rappers, I interview producers. I do a whole bunch of stuff. And it took a while to find my path, to find my way. But I remember there's one thing my pops used to say to me. A money, you're going to find your way. So basically he told me you're going to find my way. when I dropped out. And that's after I dropped out, I basically found my way into YouTube. So everybody's path is different. So I'm not saying drop out. Like, some people want to go to college, finish college, get a degree. Me, I'm on the YouTube grind. I'm doing something different. But that was that, y'all. Basically, that's how I started YouTube. And how I started YouTube was, like I said, we were just smoking, chilling, and we just started a YouTube channel. So, King of Fame Money, Images for No Reacts. We out. Peace.